'Twas 5 days till Christmas, but I'm no longer worried. I found a garage, I don't need to hurry. It has many cases, all just so right. One more each day, what a wonderful sight. So Merry Casemas to all, I hope they delight. On the 8th day of Casemas, my workbench gave to me a sensor socket set. So what this is, we'll open it up here, is a set of special sockets that are cut out in weird and interesting ways. So they'll either have slots in them or relief holes in them. You can see that one has a slot. That one has a different shape inside. Big slot on that. This one also, again, slotted. And same with this one. So what this lets you do is remove sensors where a normal socket can't go over the end because there's a wire or something passing out the backside of it. The very typical use case for these are O2 or oxygen sensors on vehicles. But you can see here, and this probably shows more closely what they are, but vacuum switches, oxygen sensors, oil pressure sending units, heated oxygen sensors rather than a regular one, and just another also type of oxygen sensor. So most of these do get driven with just a normal socket wrench, and you just pass the sensor up the side and you're able to still get a bite on the actual bolt that's holding it in. You won't have to cut or damage the wires. It's a good note though, if you are just like throwing out the sensor in the end anyway, you can just cut the wires and use a regular deep socket in most of these cases as well. So I was able to find just an old O2 sensor. I believe this is from a Mazda 3 or something like that. And you would grab a socket like this, and as you can see, because of the wires there, you normally wouldn't be able to get a normal socket wrench through, especially because of the connector on the end. So with the connector, you'd really have to cut something off because you couldn't pass it through, say, an open-ended wrench or something like that. But this lets you get a grip on that sensor socket there. And often you'll put a hose clamp around the outside just to give this a little more strength, because these will tend to spread under a lot of torque, and oxygen sensors in particular, being in the exhaust, tend to get really hot and corroded on the threads. So for the 8th day of Casemas, this is a sensor socket set. One case done and another day closer. Become a subscriber, don't miss another. Merry Casemas to all, and we'll see you tomorrow.